welcome to another edition of the VOD Weekly News Recap, and this is Isatou Sowe. The Office of the Vice President, in collaboration with the UNFPA The Gambia, officially launched the Gambia Investment Case on Friday at the Sadara Karaba International Conference Center. The Gambia Investment Case is a comprehensive document that presents compelling evidence for the need to invest in the sexual and reproductive health of women and girls in the Gambia. At the launch ceremony, UNFPA Country Representative Nehru Sar gave an overview of the investment case. She highlighted the key reflections of action, emphasizing the importance of investing in the sexual and reproductive health of women and girls as a critical driver of national development.
The investment case on sexual reproductive health is a bold and visionary roadmap that is fully supported by the government. It is more than just a plan. It is a commitment to act. According to the investment case report, a funding requirement of 36.4 million under the modest scenario and up to 77.4 million under the ambitious scenario is needed for the 8-year period from 2023 to 2030.
According to the report, investing in anti-FGM efforts between 2023 and 2030 could prevent up to 46% of cases of female genital mutilation.
The report emphasized the need for sustainable financing to support maternal health, family planning, and efforts to combat gender-based violence, and highlights the importance of strategic partnerships. It reveals that achieving our ambitious goals by 2030 requires us to work closely with development partners, government, other UN, United Nations the country team, the European Union, private sector, and civil society organizations. We must unite, share our expertise, and pool our resources to make this vision a reality.
The Minister of Public Service, Honorable Baboucarr Mboye, spoke on behalf of the Vice President and said that the Gambia's investment case provides a clear overview of the requirements, funding flow, and financial shortfalls associated with reaching the 3 zeros. He also reiterated the government's continued support for the 3 zeros.
According to the findings, an investment of 38 million under the ambitious scenario would result in an MMR of 141 or 100,000 lifebirths by 2030, which is a 51% decrease from the 2022 baseline, but falls short of the Sustainable Development Goal target of 70% or 100,000 lifebirths.
The investment case outlines the economic, social, and health benefits of investing in sexual and reproductive health. It also provides a roadmap for action, identifying key interventions that can be implemented to achieve the desired outcomes. Nani Juwara, Managing Director of the National Water and Electricity Company, has announced that there will be no charge for the upgrade of prepaid meters and urges citizens to report any case of payment request for the upgrade. Juwara made this announcement at a press conference explaining the need for the upgrade, saying, "Global standard for transferring electricity and other utility prepayments tokens. It ensures that system components from different manufacturers can work together."
Transfer specification family. This is a standard that is within the prepayments electricity sector, and that is all meters that are produced by any manufacturer must comply to this specification, and that is you have to be STS compliant. The STS compliant issue has to do with tokens that are being generated by our vending systems that can go into any meter that is being manufactured by any manufacturer. So as such, the STS, they have a timeline for tokens that meters can accept, like any other software developer. There are timelines for some of the, and they will require some upgrades.
Nandi Juwara explained that upgrading your meter is a straightforward process that does not require buying a new one. When you purchase cash power, you will receive 3 tokens on your receipt, and these should be entered into your meter in a specific sequence.
We have to endeavor to upgrade the existing meters that we have, so that at least when we upgrade those meters, by the 24th of November, all these meters will be accepting any token that is generated by our vending systems, provided the meters are upgraded. And how this is done is a very simple process. Very, very simple process.
Mr. Jua reports that standard transfer specification has informed them that current tokens will no longer be accepted by STS meters after 24th November 2024 and that the upgrading will target 290,000 meters before 24th November 2024 to apply with the standard transfer specifications. Ismaila Bojang, the state's first witness in the case of the state versus Ousseynou and Ami Bojang, during his testimony testified that the Sukuta Jabang alleged shooter during the time of the incident wore a yellowish shirt and three-quarter trousers. State Counsel E.R. Dunga asked the witness to describe the shooter and the witness responded that the shooter was a bit taller than him with bold legs and wore a yellowish shirt and three-quarter trousers. Ismaila Bojang, attached at the Gambia Police Force Training School, testified that he was nominated for an overseas training along with two others, namely Omar S. Jallo and Bakari Jabi. The three of us normally go to the beach for physical training to be able to meet challenges we would face in Turkey. On the day of the incident, we were returning from the beach and we had a lift that dropped us to Sokoto traffic lights, where we decided to buy Afra, he highlighted. He narrated that he gave money to Omar Jallo to go and buy Afra, while he, along with Bakari, sat across the road at the veranda of the building behind the police officers facing Jabang Junction, waiting for Omar to return with the Afra. Upon the return of Omar with the Afra, subsequently, we had a gunshot, but we thought it was negligence discharge. We turned our heads to that direction and saw one officer with a pistol laying on his belly, while the second male attempting to hit the shooter with his pistol, but the shooter shot him on his chest. That was the time I struck out the veranda, running towards the police officers. The male officer stood and attempted to run after the shooter, but she was also shot, he said. He further testified that three of them ran after the shooter but subsequently lost sight of him. The case has been adjourned for cross-examination of the first witness of the state by Counsel Dabo on the 30th October 2023 at 1 p.m. The National Youth Council, with support from partners, organized the third edition of the Youth Connect Gambia Summit from 23rd to 25th at the local hotel in Kololi. The three-day summit brought together more than 325 young people, government, private sector, UN agencies, and partners with the theme, A Moment for Youth, Action for More Social Economic Development, is meant to empower young people to contribute to the social economic development of the country. The summit is funded by the government of the Gambia, UNDP, and other partners. Alaji Jaju, Executive Director of the National Youth Council, ensured the gathering that his office and partners will make sure that this year's Youth Connect becomes memorable and successful.
This year's session will have a new add-on, and the add-on is a ministerial session, where young people will have the opportunity for the first time to have 5 ministers on the same panel to tell you at the level of their ministries what opportunities are available, what are they doing for young people in this country. This is for the first time, and it's really a great add-on to this summit. And I hope those of us here present as young people will really take the opportunity to really listen, to really know what some of these government ministers have for us. Sometimes the challenge is opportunities are there, but we do not know that they are there, or we do not know how to tap on these opportunities. So we think this will provide with an opportunity to know what these government institutions are doing.
He highlighted the amount of interest young people have in the Youth Connect and took reference to the number of applicants from the previous and this year's summit. Babukar Boy, Minister of Public Affairs, on behalf of the Vice President of the Gambia, said through the Minister of Youth and Sport, the Youth Connect Gambia chapter has become demonstrating outstanding efforts in jobs, entrepreneurship, education skills, civil participation and leadership, gender, technology and innovation.
The Youth Connect program ensures youth participation in policy creation while also urging other stakeholders to address youth problems in the context of a broader framework that encompasses regional, national, and global responses. The Gambia government recognizes the difficulties you face, from unemployment to access to decent education, and from environmental issues to political involvement. We are devoted to collaborating with you to address these issues and make your aspirations a reality. On behalf of the government of the Gambia, I applaud the National Youth Council through the Ministry of Youth and Sports for gathering all development actors to encourage policy dialogue, robust investment for youth and partnership to achieve the goals of the Youth Connect Gambia.
This, he added, demonstrates that youth development is a key priority to the government of the Gambia and has gained traction with this summit serving as an excellent example. Honorable Bakari Baji, Minister of Youth and Sport, said the power of youth cannot be underestimated in this age of rapid change and innovation.
I am happy to give a rundown of the chapter's achievements since its launch in 2019 by His Excellency President Adama Barrow. The government of the Gambia, through the Ministry of Youth and Sports, has made voluntary commitments to contribute to the achievements of the Youth Connect Africa goals. The Gambia's goal focuses on jobs and entrepreneurship, education and skills, civic participation and leadership, gender, technology, and innovation. So far, the Youth Connect has established fully operational youth creative labs, one at the National Youth Council Secretariat within the Kanofi municipality, and another one at the Soma Mini Stadium in the Lower River region. Since its inception, the labs have provided space and training for over 2,100 or 21,000 young leaders, entrepreneurs, adolescents, and children to connect, experience, and learn from each other. The chapter has invested and supported 12 young entrepreneurs who have pitched their innovative business that addresses specific social problems with a total cash prize amounting to $850,000. Reports have shown that the investment have helped in scaling up their business ventures.
Mr. Baji challenges youth to not only be beneficiaries of opportunities, but also to be creators of opportunities. At the closing ceremony of this year's Youth Connect, aspiring entrepreneurs participated in a pitch competition, resulting to 3 dynamic young entrepreneurs receiving cash prize. Isatou Sowe reporting for VOD.